Hey guys, welcome back to D20 House, where a bunch of nerds get together to roll dice and slay monsters.
That was awful.
Oh, man. Ooh,
12.
hit that fucking coaster.
It's Monday night, which means tonight we're playing My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons. Tonight we've got Wyatt, Adriana,
Speaking to your mic.
Make me.
Ty,
Debatable.
Ian,
Debatable.
and myself. Debatable. And
Come over here.
It's
and
just
make
me
a
tonight.
thing I can't say
we're
on
going to
stream.
wrap up.
Let me go grab the
Oh,
thing I
boy.
can't say on stream from my closet right
I'm
now.
gonna put it right
My
on the thing
drawer.
I can't say on stream.
We should get
Can you
cue
tell
cards.
what we were talking about before stream?
My thing I can't say on stream is chambered already. Good luck getting there in time.
Tonight we are wrapping up My Villain Academia, a short story that is set within the existing
Helldivers.
campaign
Oh.
that we've been playing for a couple of years.
leaves are brown.
Starting to see some of the consequences of this short story that we've been running.
And the sky is gray.
Consequence.
Ian, any announcements?
Yeah, PJ Boy, thanks for resubscribing. 25 months.
God damn!
We
Our
can't
boy.
refer to you in months anymore. Happy 2 years, my baby.
Yep.
Baby.
Whoa. Braden Turbo, thanks for resubscribing. 19 months, we can still refer to you in months. You're still a youngin'. It's getting weird, but understandable.
Yep.
I just round. These two.
You're on thin ice. Another month or two, and I'm just gonna start saying 2 and get it over with.
Oh man.
Shoot, other than that, we are hopefully, as we always plan, should have a full week of streaming. Got Mad King Wednesday. We got some gaming Thursday. We're doing the couch.
Yeah.
Thursday, going back to Dead Space. I don't even know how long that game is.
I don't know.
It's
I
a
have no
decently.
idea.
It's a decently.
It's a decently long game. We're gonna be on that for a hot
I
minute.
kind of hope we just finish it soon because I really want to play Halo.
Yeah, I guess I just had the opinion that it wasn't that long. It was an
I
older
guess we
style
also
game
like.
and stuff.
I guess we also like.
Suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think depending on how many times you die. it
Watch
could-
who this we is, because out of everybody here, you're the only one sitting down.
Well, in my defense, I am. No. I will fully admit I am bad at fucking video games, right? Like I'm fucking bad at video games.
You're supposed to play
No.
them, not fuck them.
Turk is so much worse.
Turk was really bad.
Turk is so much worse, and I'm
It's
comfortable.
a beautiful thing.
Turk is so bad at video games. I am comfortable in my ineptitude at video games.
And
He
talking
is
about
like,
Turk,
he's like the grenade friend at video games.
Friday, we should be, as I've said for like the 4th week in a row now, closing out the Attack on Titan short campaign,
We're working on it.
which then we're going into just a quick little Helldivers excerpt, and then to Red Steel Modern
PJ
Warfare
did make us start over in
after a
Dead
stream and a
Space.
half. But
And
you had started over after the first stream anyway.
yeah, we hadn't progressed super far.
Wait, PJ, people can make you start over.
Well, no.
Once.
Once.
yeah.
It was
We
a
didn't
good
have
thing that it
anything
was
else to
early
do,
on.
and we needed to appease the gods.
Oh
So-
no.
So we figured out something and we ran with it.
Oh no. Chaos.
Dead Space has 12. Oh, fuck. I think we were on like 5.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
That's not bad.
If you don't die
Almost
constantly,
halfway.
it's the kind of game that I'd expect you to
Let's just
finish
make
in
Marquise
like
play the rest
4
of
or
it.
5 streams.
Yeah.
But you guys probably die constantly, huh?
It's
you know,
relatively frequent.
Okay.
I did.
Marquise plays
decent-
a lion's share of it now, and Marquise is actually good at games.
Yeah.
so.
I did.
Watch
kind
Mad
of
King
okay,
on Wednesdays to see Marquise.
but like, not getting through it in a quick period of time. Okay.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Carry on. Yeah.
I think that's all we got.
Yeah.
Hail Satan, everybody.
Drink water,
I
pick
hate
up heavy
fake
things,
meat.
put them down. Get sunlight.
Tan your balls. Eat beans.
Sun your perineum.
I know somebody who. Well, I won't. We'll reveal my.
I don't know what's
connection
happening.
to them. I know somebody who tried to do the whole like dip their balls in soy sauce to see if they could taste it.
We're gonna get right
It
into
was
it.
him.
It was not. me.
Could you taste it?
That's some high school sleepover shit right there. Okay,
Could I
that's
taste
some
it?
truly deranged late hours shit.
He was in his 20s.
You didn't even hear it. It's fine.
That checks out.
It was Wyatt last week.
He is in his 20s.
All right, we're gonna get into it, guys. Who remembers where we left off?
Oh, we were doing.
Somebody
yeah, we
had
were
a
gonna
plan,
Do,
and
yeah.
I was going to be the center of attention.
Yep.
Hang on, let me remember my plan. Okay, I'm good. We were doing the heist
Mission
episode.
Impossible.
Yeah, we were doing Ocean's 11. Was it Mission Impossible or Ocean's 11?
I have
We're
no
not-
idea. I think it actually was one of the Fast and Furious movies that they did this one.
I think
Mission
it's-
Oceans.
Well, I mean, considering you're planning on raiding a convoy,
Ocean's Impossible.
right? That's Fast and Furious or Mission Impossible.
Mamma mia.
No.
Fast and Impossible. Mission's 11.
Missions mia.
Mission's
Mia.
Mission's Furious.
Ocean's Furious.
Yes, my
The
favorite.
Fast and the
The Italian Fast.
the
Fast
Fast
and the
and
Mama.
the Fast and the Mission. Oceans.
Oceans. Nice. Well, yeah. What was the plan?
We need a manhole cover, a sewer, and a fucking dream.
Okay,
I
Where-
can supply 2 of those.
where last
So-
we left our villains, you guys are planning to steal Overhaul
Yeah.
from the authorities. You decided it was a bad idea to get involved in that last fight in the
Yeah, and then
industrial
Endeavor
district.
showed up and like confirmed the fuck out of it being a bad idea.
Very
Thank
bad
you.
idea.
Thank you, Walker.
Yeah, Endeavor's
Had nobody.
Endeavor's a problem, even for professionals like us.
My
Talk
little
about
demons
talk
with
about
fireballs.
talk about irony after we like burned a gas station down. You know what
Then
would have been more
Endeavor shows
ironic
up.
if we all got Kentucky fucked.
Zhao Fei resents that statement.
Kentucky fuck is better than Alabama fuck.
So
Unless you're
how
from
are we
Alabama.
going about this thing,
Right.
I don't know.
Walker? Since you seem to be the mastermind of this, like many of our good ideas.
Okay.
Do you know where he is being held?
They haven't moved really.
Yes. So you
So,
just
like,
follow them.
Yeah. I mean, they're not.
Gonna cut them off.
Mm-hmm.
They're on
Yeah.
their way to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll be on their way to Tartarus for sure.
Yep.
So we'll just have to. So what we're gonna need is some kind of roadblock, a distraction, a street sign, something, and then we'll have to. So because they're gonna have us out and they're gonna be watching him, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but they can't watch everywhere at once, and
Yep.
they're not expecting anyone to fuck with him.
I could
And
stop
they're
the
just-
convoy. I could be the distraction. I'll dress up one of my demons in a little suit like in
That could work.
50 First Dates
That could work.
and have them waddle out in front of the car.
And
They'll
then
stop.
we need
It'll
to
get them
just-
for sure.
We need to we need to also distract Eraserhead long enough to make a swap because we need to replace Overhaul.
With what?
Not with what, my friends?
Confetti.
With who?
With whom? Oh shit!
oh,
There-
The one who is named Roxy.
there's one problem with that plan, and that
I know what you.
Overhaul's way bigger than you.
I was
are right
wondering,
now.
yeah, because
Will
I
he
can only
not be in his reduced size state?
Overhaul's like a mutant monster.
because he absorbed
I
those
thought
guys.
That's
and then
not
he
like
has
a
to
thing.
keep
He
them
comes, he goes
absorbed.
in and out of that form. Okay, well that's fine. We can.
No, he's just like that now.
Is he a large size creature?
Yes.
Okay.
well,
Well,
can't go bigger than medium.
Proxy could be a medium-sized
there.
overhaul monster. They'd never know the difference.
presumably it's just something.
He's just shrunk in the wash. Happens all the time.
Is there a good question? The gods ask, is there a bridge on the way to Tartarus?
I mean, Tartarus is an ocean. It's like an island prison with a huge,
We can't let it
with
get
a
to
huge
We can't get
retractable
that
bridge.
close.
We can't get that close. That's bad.
Yeah, there's a
That's
huge
bad
retractable bridge from the mainland
The
that goes out
bridge.
about a kilometer over
bridge.
open water, straight to the island, and the entire thing everyone knows is like heavily guarded by both an army of heroes, an army of like military and police officers,
Yeah.
and also robots.
yeah, bad idea.
So,
So we got to hit that convoy before it gets out of the city.
I don't trust robots.
well, the good thing is Tartarus isn't like the southern tip of Japan.
So we got time for like 4 tries.
That's so many attempts.
But even if
We
we
just
even-
keep trying.
even if we can't get Proxy in there, if we can get Overhaul out and get some distance between us quickly, I think we'll be okay. And then
Yeah.
we've got enough. We've got.
Will Overhaul
people-
fit in the car?
Can't put him in a car.
Not a Japanese
he's
car, at least.
huge.
We had an F-150.
Do we have a convertible?
I suppose we could also. I suppose we could also jack the truck.
But then they'd find us. There's no way they don't have a low jack on that truck, right?
And we'd have to get rid of the heroes that are inside the truck.
Well, that's that's your
Okay,
job.
so we'll just have to. So I guess
He's like-
we'll just have to go.
if you kill them, I'll consume.
He can bust through pavement down into a super.
Who
right?
can?
Overhaul.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
can get through anything.
So
That's
we'll
his
just
quirk.
we'll just pop the bottom of the truck over the manhole cover. He'll just go into the sewer, and we'll just have to do a wacky wild.
He'll just turn into a snake and slither
a
swirl.
wacky and wild teenage
Will he
mutant
fit
ninja
through a manhole
turtle.
Hmm?
He'll fit their manhole cover, right?
No, but
He'll
he'll
make the
bust through
manhole
it.
cover bigger.
Oh my god, I've got a longboard back at my
huge.
old apartment
Like,
that I
he's a
made
large
special
creature.
for
Yeah.
this, but they've probably thrown it out by now.
My coworkers today
You
were
still live in an
shitting all
apartment?
over Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I was so offended.
Those bastards.
Hold
They
on.
were
No,
women.
just kidding,
They were
just
women,
kidding. No,
understandably,
no.
and like admittedly.
Oh.
No,
Wow.
No offense. But like, by and large, if you are not a dude, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is like much more of a dude thing,
Well,
I mean, that's what it's
Like,
marketed for. But
right? And
I
because they
was
were
a
like,
fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one year for Halloween, but
but you're
Which one?
you're like cool, right? These are like
not why
these are
implying
like-
women aren't cool.
these are like women from my hometown.
Why do you,
Oh,
why do you need
they're
to
not-
imply it?
No, they're not
God.
cool.
No, it's a Colburn issue then.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, carry on.
You know, I'm gonna forget that happened.
No, please don't. It's much funnier this way.
Okay. Jesus. Okay, so you guys
women, understandably.
lay low. And what? Someone trails the convoy to see where they take him. They're probably not gonna take him to Tartarus immediately, right?
Proxy can turn into a wee woo motorcycle, and then I will ride Proxy
I hate it here. No.
Is it
Oh,
a
I
human
can't
as a
speed
police
motorcycle?
officer
that considered-
using my welding
Is
mask
that considered a
as
complex
disguise.
mechanism if I'm a motorcycle? Okay.
Nah,
It has-
they're not
It
that
has, it
complex.
is mechanical
They
and
have-
chemical
Do
components.
they just have bikes? Do they have bike cops?
They do.
Could we
Maybe
be
an electric
could we
bike.
be bike cops?
Why don't you just like go replace
Why
a
don't you
cop?
just be
or
a
something?
cop?
Yeah.
I feel like they know each other well enough. They're gonna be
It
like, "Hey, John, how's the kids?" I'm like, "They're
So,
good."
so hang on. So him being a cop is less suspicious
What do you what?
than you being the cop.
Oh no! I was no. We were
I could
still
be a
saying
cop, you don't
being
know
the
me.
cop. I was just saying like,
Well, so what, are you just going to? Is he going to be the cop and you're the bike?
oh yeah, that was gonna be the thing.
That's terrible.
Well, how is he going to be a better cop than you? If
I'd
you're
make
He
a
doesn't have
great
to- he
cop.
doesn't have to
I don't
talk to
know
anyone.
anybody's rights.
you don't have to talk to anyone.
Then why
Why?
does he just be the cop then? If we're not going to talk to anybody,
Why it's
Well, he doesn't have.
correctly
If he's on a
outrageous.
bike, if he's on a bike, he doesn't have to talk to shit. We're not going into like a patrol
Why don't you
bike
just
And
group,
walk
no one would
briskly?
recognize me because I've got a welding mask on. Duh.
and none
like
of them
all
will want
cops.
to talk to him because he's not a cop.
Okay, but actually, you guys are like at the scene that night. Is there anything that you want to do while you're still there, or are we just gonna let them leave?
I need to dust off that new jacket that I found in the dumpster.
Perfect. Okay.
Proxy's just leaning against the wall, like smoking a cigarette and waiting for Walker to tell him to do something.
Okay.
He's just like,
Was ist dein Plan, mi amigo?
Well, I gotta go make.
What?
I gotta go make a phone call. I'll be back.
Shit. Who are you calling?
Who do you think I'm calling?
Eraserhead.
Man.
Well, first,
Isabella, please.
what's my glitch buddy's name?
Lag monster.
Lag Monster. I gotta text Lag Monster and just be like,
I'm sorry, what?
oh,
That was Odie's character.
Odie's character's name was Lag Monster this whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Nobody told me.
We've said it several dozen times.
We've definitely said it several times. I forget it every week, but
My brain must have actively blocked that shit out.
That's fair. I told Odie, I was like, that's a questionable name. But also, Odie just told me, like, yeah, people in my hero don't always have, like, the best.
That is fair.
Absolutely.
That is
That's a
fair.
really
That is
Japanese
fair.
superhero name.
Mount Lady.
Mount
Like,
Rock
come
Lock.
On, come on,
Yeah.
come on. His quirk erases things. What do we call his quirk? His quirk gets rid of other people's work. What do we call him? Eraser head. Like if
Hey,
we're
that's-
really,
that's
we're really-
fucking clever.
That was a
Alright.
dumb joke that a
we're
high schooler
starting-
made.
We're,
And he
we're
committed to the
starting,
bit.
we're starting with low hang. Like the fruit's already low hanging to start with. Like
Mhm.
I understand.
They can't all be bangers.
I'm
like,
gonna
all
check.
night.
I'm gonna text Lag Monster and be like, "Yo, my phone is still secure, right?
Yes.
Like people are not heroes and villains are not actively tapping my device.
They're not.
Very good. That is very important to the next several steps of my plan. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a smoke break and make sure I'm out of earshot of all my buddies, and I'm gonna fucking call Ito.
We're already having a conversation. We're not interested in yours.
That's
You
understandable.
know, you're literally there, like just helping clean up and, Ed Shot's handing off overhaul in the like the full body Iron Maiden unit,
Deadshot needs some orange slices.
handing him off to Endeavor. But they have some concerns in that they don't even know if the Iron Maiden unit is going to be enough for this guy.
Is it big enough?
It is physically large enough.
Okay.
The problem is that it's a system
That's what
that
she
will deliver either a lethal shock or other means of deterrent to people if they start to activate their quirk factor. But he has multiple quirk factors, and they haven't isolated how any of it works.
Yeah, because he had that one where like as soon as I used my quirk, he was like, "You."
Yeah. It seemed like he had at least 3 quirks. And so again, like they just don't know how to handle this guy. It's the same problem they had with All for One, except he had his ass beat by All Might first, so it wasn't a problem.
Is he still like frothing at the mouth, or is he kind of unconscious right now? Or?
Overhaul's unconscious.
Okay.
They just wore him down, mostly not with physical force, but using quirks that like target the brain or target like the nervous system. You can't just beat a guy down who reconstitutes his muscular system.
Mhm.
Doesn't work.
Well, yes, I said we give him a little time to rest too. I can just give him a heal when we get there. He'll be good to go.
I cast brain hemorrhage.
So you're calling Ito. Shit.
Cast bleed on his eyes.
Ring ring.
Banana phone.
Wing wing.
Can I like stand away?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get out of earshot.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'll answer as I'm like helping clean up still.
Hey, so plan's working okay?
That's good, I guess.
How are you? I guess.
Is this really the time?
I don't know. I miss you.
I miss you too. I miss when you weren't, wanted on the news.
Yeah, I miss that too.
Speaking to your mic.
Hey, I know now's probably a really bad time to ask you for help, but could really use some help.
I don't know how many favors I can call in to get your record cleared.
I don't think I'm getting my record cleared.
Then I don't really know what else I can help with.
I don't think that's true. I think you do. I think you know what I'm talking about.
We've already got Overhaul. He's down.
And that's the problem.
You think that I can get past all these heroes and get him out? You think that I would after that? Like, he almost killed Edgeshot.
Do I think you could? Absolutely. You're the one of, if not the most competent people at the hero course.
Flattery isn't going to help you right now.
Have I ever flattered you on anything?
You've had your moments.
You've also flatulated plenty.
That's pretty close.
I need overhaul.
How would you contain him? It took all of us.
At the moment, I'm not trying to.
You saw what he did to those buildings.
I know. I need him to get the last piece.
How many more people are going to die on this, Walker?
How many people are going to anyway?
I don't know if I can get my hands dirty like that.
Aren't you doing it by not? Isn't that our whole thing? Isn't that our point?
Even if 12 people die because they're nearby, and I'm trying my best, but I can't hold that knife directly.
How many more UAs do there have to be, Aperture? they're not gonna catch him. You think they're gonna hang on to Overhaul and All for One forever? You think we're not gonna repeat this cycle?
Doesn't mean I should just let them out.
I'm not asking you to just let him out. I just need him for now.
She hangs up.
Okay. Are you gonna tell anyone about the phone call you just had?
She's thinking.
Look at fucking cigarette, all right?
You're right. It is ugly on us. I throw the new jacket away.
Nah, mate. It makes your shoulders look good.
I get my jacket back.
All right.
Regroup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some feelers out and see where they
I
take
thought your
him.
name was Black Box.
I thought you produced Hellfire. I'm with this guy.
Let's go. Darkling's gonna keep an eye out for where this convoy of heroes goes and how many of them split off and such. He has just some people in the city that he can talk to, but he can't give you like perfect information. So I'm gonna roll an intrigue check from him. Walker. What is your current what's your current notion of springing Overhaul?
My current plan.
Yeah.
We got to get him out of the truck and into the sewer somehow. Because there's fucking nothing reflective in the sewer. Plenty of twists and turns to lose all the heroes. Someone who knows the sewers, apparently.
It's us.
And healing a giant rage monster in the sewer with the sole intention of getting away from the heroes in the sewer is going to be our best bet to do that, because we're going to be in a small, confined space where they're not going to be able to hit us from every fucking angle at once.
They could just fill it with fire.
We're going to have to be
Question.
quick.
Hellfire.
How do we get monster through manhole?
Monster make manhole bigger.
Oh. I've seen that video before.
Nope. I denounce you.
And then the mason jar broke.
I'm sorry.
I
asked.
denounce you.
One time when I was a kid, my mom put
No.
me in the basement for 4 days with nothing but the flushed away VHS tape. I love that movie.
Okay.
Be seeing you, my friend.
Yeah. So
Great movie.
your plan is to stop the convoy, get Overhaul into the sewers, and then make an escape.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, you guys head back to your hideout just for the moment, and you get some news. I wouldn't say it's good news. They're not taking him straight to Tartarus because they need to process him. They need to make sure they have the right people for the job. It seems like they're just,
They're gonna check his wallet for his ID.
yeah, taking the extra cash, No, they're just stopping for some amount of processing and preparation.
Okay.
You probably don't have more than a few hours before they leave
That's
again.
Oh, we're gonna have to be. We don't have time.
They do not stop at like Tokyo Central Holding.
Okay.
They go straight to Kami Tower.
That means they're not picking up extra reinforcements, though.
No, they went to Kami Tower.
Oh, 4 extra reinforcements.
Kami's one of like the top 20 heroes.
Okay.
Comer Woods.
Kami.
No.
Okay, I couldn't tell.
Angel.
I was like,
The-
are we
the
saying this weird
God
or is it
dude
okay?
that
That's
was
why I
at,
almost-
Yeah,
okay.
the
licensing
angel that you
museum.
met in training.
I wasn't sure if you were saying Kami or like Kamui, and I was like,
Kamui Woods.
Like
It would
Kami,
be really
Kami,
nice
Kami,
to hit
Kami,
it
Kami,
before
Kami,
they
yeah.
get Kami.
So, have they already gone there, or is that their
Um,
first destination? Because if it's their first destination, we got to hit it before they get there.
That seems to be their first destination.
Okay, so we got to hit that. We got to hit that fucking truck.
We're on it fast.
Bronto.
Cool. So no time to rest.
No.
No time for anything. We move out.
Well, we're already pretty rested. Like if it's been a couple
Yeah, it's-
hours, like
it's-
that's all we're gonna
Yeah,
get.
it
We
was a
didn't
new
really
day
fight.
anyway.
Keep
we
in
didn't
mind-
do anything.
if you're trying to catch this convoy going to Akami Tower, you're probably going to encounter Endeavor and people like, I mean, Edshot, whoever
No,
else
he's
was.
tired.
Are we following along?
He's a sleepy.
Yeah, you
baby.
guys are in that convoy.
Oh, we're in the truck, or are we like in a separate?
You're in like a separate vehicle.
separate
but
vehicles.
It's like the one big like heavy security van, or not van, but like the carrier truck, with just like 3 or 4 like armored SUVs,
Mhm.
and then there's just like on like every adjacent street there are police patrolling and such. It's a pretty high profile thing. There are people all over who are like taking pictures and like, you know, like, oh, heroes, and you just know like anyone who wants to know what's going on knows. It's just it's too loud, but it kind of has to be. Moving this guy with any less of security is in itself a different kind of risk. So the whole cavalry.
I'll take the bullet train and get to the sewers before.
I love.
I'll be in position.
Yeah, so we'll need to find a relatively busy or not busy intersection. That's the question. Do we want lots of traffic for a distraction or minimal for less
Lots of traffic, so that way they just get jammed up. They have to move
Yeah,
slow and lots
less
of traffic.
The heroes will feel what's the word I'm looking for? They will feel
control.
obligated to assist civilians before they run interference with us. We'll also be limiting the capacity of people like Endeavor
Mm-hmm.
too.
No big AOE shit.
What if we? How many demons you got left?
I got them all.
What if we just unleash havoc right in front of the truck when we get like?
I don't do civilians.
Oh, they can just be like taunting, you know.
Oh,
They don't have
like,
to actually hurt.
yeah,
but,
like the other time.
perceived chaos, you know, and then
we should put the distraction a little bit away from the truck to at least try and get attention, not where we're trying to be.
well, to get like the people in front of the truck. You
I've
know, like,
got
you
it.
want to push people
I
that
head
way.
to a bank that's relatively like on the way.
Okay.
2 blocks away or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just unleash all my fucking demons on the bank. But I'll be in the sewers ready to walk with you guys. My
Wait,
demons
really?
can fend for themselves.
Okay, just to make a distraction.
Yeah, to attack the bank, pull the heroes, right? That's what you want. You want to stop the convoy, pull the heroes.
Right when the convoy.
We
gets in
can
front of
get
the bank.
people getting in the streets
Mm.
to slow everything down
You want,
and
like,
then muddle.
Crowds
yeah.
of civilians in a panic. is what
Yeah,
you
all the
want.
people that we were
Mhm.
talking about that are now taking photos and shit. If we can get them in the way, now the
Mhm.
trucks can't move. Endeavor can't just like fire everywhere because civilians.
Got it. I'll spread my demons out over a couple of blocks, and they'll all just run out and
Like
Do
Ghostbuster
demon
style,
things.
where they just like
yeah. But I'll be in the sewers where it's safe.
I'll go with you. We're gonna make a good distraction. Ringer.
Hmm?
You follow Walker and you do everything he says.
Okay.
Fucking easy game.
This is gonna go great.
Okay, you're splitting off with Darkwing.
Okay, so we need
Demons-
someone. We need someone who's also able to get through the bottom of a truck, presumably an armored truck. Yeah, you can do that.
I can
Right.
pump electricity into the engine and blow it up. Does that help?
Better than nothing.
Croxy can turn his hand
Or
into
the
tin
gas tank.
snips and just.
Mm-hmm. So we'll need somebody underneath the truck in the sewer.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
I'm ready to be your loving guide.
So yeah, no, we'll go and I guess be ready to run interference and
Mm-hmm.
help out with whatever.
Shit, we're doing this maximum chaos then.
Yeah.
Instead of like waiting for the morning to do like a well formulated plan. Not even morning, but like waiting for like a couple hours.
When have we ever
Um,
well formulated a plan?
also they
Absolutely.
would be they'd be at the tower by then. So like
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be trading Endeavor for Kami, which is like, I mean, it's a trade,
Yeah.
but it's
It's not a
really-
good trade.
It's a rough trade. just raw firepower for magic utilities. Okay. Cool. So I need you guys to do an action challenge for me to create chaos and get yourselves in position. Some of you have described like explicitly what you plan to do in this. Go ahead and start making some rolls for those things, and everyone else just find ways to be useful. I need all 4 of you to contribute, and it is a 7-3 hard difficulty.
Okay. I'm gonna keep some of my demons to myself just because I get lonely otherwise. But could I do like a damage roll when all this kicks off? Have all my demons target vehicles to plug up traffic, get people moving.
Yeah, just do horde damage, and I'll set it against a damage DC.
Sure.
Sure, I'll go for that. So you're 15 D6.
I'm gonna do. I got 26 demons to keep the math easy. I'm just gonna keep 10, so I'll do 16.
16 D6. Crazy. Okay.
6, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Fireballs everywhere. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh. 10, 20, 30. Let's see here. 30, 40, 50, 62,
Okay.
68, 70 plus 16, 86.
Okay, cool. I was looking for 65.
Hey,
so
I
you
can do
actually-
that.
You way blasted past it. As soon as you said 62, I was like, oh, he's
my
good.
my demons don't do anything half-ass. I always use my whole ass.
Good man.
Both cheeks flapping.
Okay. Okay, we're 1 success.
I'll do. Can I do a cork check for snipping
Yeah.
that strength?
Yeah. Do you have disable device or
Oh, that's the wrong.
yeah, sorry.
Should have disabled device.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I also have it on.
Into the microphone.
Okay.
I've used device.
In that case, I'll say you can go for
I can form simple tools with my quirk.
yeah. So I'll say just go for a straight CMB, and I'll give you a +2 bonus on that.
CMB +2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you inspiration on that.
Shit. Okay.
56.
So
I think it's
inspired.
a D6 at level 9 still, right? Or is it a D8 now?
I think it should be a D8.
It's a D8.
Truly inspiring.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Nice.
Do you want me to still add everything?
Like, yeah.
You don't have to add your D8. You can yeah, hold on to that
It'd be
because you can
28
use
total.
it. You can use it for another roll.
Okay.
So you're good. Yeah, nat 20 is a success. Cool. So 2 passes, great. You are creating chaos in a busy city intersection, causing people to flee from their vehicles, causing people on like the sides of the sidewalks to go run out into the street to avoid these gibbering blood demons.
Are
Knocking
we-
ice
are
cream
we-
cones out of children's hands.
Yes.
Are we up inside the truck now?
No.
Are we close?
We're close.
Okay.
So you cause them to stop in a specific intersection.
Yeah.
Okay. You like barely getting there in time, crawl out of like a manhole cover beneath a vehicle and just like turn your arm into the like metal shears and start just carving up through the floor of this vehicle. It's awkward. It's difficult.
I should
But
just made
Time
myself a
for the
fucking can
vehicle's
opener.
vasectomy.
it's working. I hate you.
More like an
I need to get up- I
appendectomy.
need to get up through the bottom of the vehicle as soon as he gets it open so I can heal overhaul.
Bring him
Yeah.
back to consciousness.
Yeah. Okay. It might not be a thing where like he needs hit points to be conscious
Right.
so much as he needs like he's just so like fatigued.
'Kay.
That
Well, but you
he's
can
out.
I can
do
just
that with
do
your
that,
quirk
yeah.
too.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a heal check once you get up in
'Kay.
there.
Can I do anything to help him get into there?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
maybe
Get
like-
in there.
strength to help them rip through it, or like use
Um,
my ODM gear or my swords.
Are my limbs like extendable?
Back.
Relatively,
I was
The-
like, because I'm gonna have to open up the
you can't do like
Iron Maiden.
you can't do the elastic woman.
Elastigirl.
Elastigirl, thank
Come
you.
on.
I know. I was really struggling with the name.
Mr. Plastic.
Mr. Plastic. Yeah, you cannot do Elastigirl
Mr.
stuff
Fantastic.
like we're really long, but you can within like one
Reasonable.
space. Yeah.
I just get a wedge I can get to it.
Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. All the Gumby people.
Okay.
I know.
Can I do?
So have we gotten the floor off?
Yeah. I think you have access.
What else is in the truck?
That's a good thing to know.
As now that we've taken off the whole, like, what are we looking at now? Or what is
maybe
Walker looking at when
maybe
he
a
pops his
perception
head?
check.
Big ass
Someone has
overhaul
better perception than
butthole.
me.
I have
might
good
be there.
perception.
What's your perception?
I'm a rogue.
Might
Your
make sense for
perception
you
is
to do the
8.
perception.
Yours is better than his.
I
Mine
do
is
plus 12.
And
mine
mine.
is atrocious. You can have that same inspiration if you want. Give you an extra
Yeah.
8.
If you want to roll perception, you carve through the floor of this vehicle.
There's almost certainly somebody in here.
It's that sand guy. We still get to kill him. He still gets to die.
Do our rerolls transfer from last session?
I just don't have any.
I have one.
Yeah, rerolls.
Yeah.
We're
We're
Same
still
event.
on the
I rolled a
same
3.
event.
You can have. She can have my last one,
There's a
Okay.
single reroll on the field,
and that's it.
Oh, that's much better. I went from a 3 to a 15.
and the reroll
Okay.
is spent.
Plus 4, 19.
Yeah, I'm at
plus
points and
12,
everything.
33.
Pass. That's
No
31.
villain
But yeah.
points.
Oh, yeah.
32,
Yeah.
That's a pass. You are like ripping through this, and you're like, I mean, even if like they can like eject us from the vehicle, this thing's not gonna drive. Like you just tore up the
Drive shaft and
undercarriage
everything.
of the vehicle.
Going
Who
well.
needs an axle?
Going well.
Good thing it's not an electric, because you would have gone right into the lithium-ion battery, and we would all be exploded and on fire.
Damn you, Elon Musk!
So you carve up through it, and then just like keep a keen ear out, but also kind of like peek up as well as you can without exposing yourself.
Make a periscope out of your own arm.
Like, pops out.
There is one hero in the thing
That's your job.
you believe, and you think one or more police officers.
These sausage are easy.
You cannot identify the hero, and you don't but just from like the way they're talking to each other, you don't think that they've noticed that the floor is
lava.
like coming undone beneath
They're all
them.
They're all just
screaming
like,
at each
"Oh."
other.
No, they're probably all like looking out through like the bullet tempered glass.
Oh yeah, that's
at, like,
true. And all the people
chaos.
screaming
Do
and
we
stuff
have?
going on.
Do we have access to overhaul from here?
No,
Is he in? The
you need to
Iron
get
Maiden?
in it. Mm-hmm.
He can punch people.
I offer to
So
Shouldn't
we'll
you
have to
up?
get up in here and go fast. So what we're gonna need to do is I'll go. So we'll go in, and then you just as quick as you can open the thing, and I'll heal him, and we'll just get going.
So you want me to open up the?
The Iron Maiden.
Okay,
'Cause I-
someone
if-
should shoot the driver. They'd have to take the time to replace the driver before they can get anywhere.
Well,
They're not getting
car's-
anywhere.
The car's not going anywhere.
I mean, yeah, but like, that's even more so than just.
But I just want to shoot the driver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get in
Yeah.
there, and then I've got 2
Just
hero
wanna
points
kill.
still, thanks to our very generous
Yes.
viewers. And then I'll burn a hero point, so we don't have to necessarily even engage.
What is, what's Ringer gonna do?
I need you.
Driver.
I need you to give us cover,
Give you cover. I can make a
Mhm.
bigger
or get the
distraction.
Iron Maiden open quicker.
You do have disable device.
I sure.
You're really
Swap
good at
out?
disabling device.
You actually, you're probably set for getting that Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
So you and I'll swap out. I'll go
Okay.
cause
If you
issues out
turn
there.
into a lightning
You're just gonna
bolt, you
slip
could
up,
just
get up on the street, and
collide with
shoot the
Iron
driver
Maiden
through
and do it
the
immediately.
through the open door. Yeah. No, they're
I can
probably
do it and
they're
run.
probably not gonna open the door, and they're probably not gonna roll the windows down. Like
Sir,
also,
we're trying to reach you about this car's extended warranty.
this is the kind of like
Open
high
the door.
security like transport vehicle. There probably isn't a way to get from the back into the driver.
It's certain.
Like, you know,
That-
there's
the
no
driver's
Yeah.
not a worry, thankfully.
Yeah. Um,
And now the vehicle's not going anywhere, so he's effectively useless.
mhm.
We just need to keep the other heroes off the vehicle now. Because they're going to figure this out within a matter of... We have seconds. Hopefully we only need seconds.
It is the time. Ringer is disabling device.
Yeah, now is the time.
Yeah.
Let us do it. All
Okay.
right,
Lightning
into
bolt
the
it.
vehicle. Into the vehicle.
You
silently
Tear open
for-
the undercarriage of the vehicle. Ringer, you're just like you're getting in position. It's open like a can. Just like this like big half like this like crescent circle has been carved out
Lightning
of it.
bolt.
You like rub your fists together and you guys go up into the vehicle. Shit.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
You guys
lightning bolt.
burst up through the floor. You see there is a man. There is like a shirtless man in like hammer pants.
How hard are his nipples?
No.
They are mini hammers as well.
That's how his quirk. That's what you hear when his quirk turns on.
there's a shirtless man in hammer pants with like
It's the hug of death.
with like bracers on his forearms and
Does he have bracers on his
really
nipples?
like pointy like shoes. You're
He's
like,
got
who the
clamps.
fuck is this? But he
Pointy
turns to see
shoes.
you, realizes like we've been had. They're getting into the vehicle. One of the police immediately reaches for their radio. The other guy gets his gun up, and the hero looks like he's about to do something. Make your disable device roll.
And I'll use the hero point to make all this happen.
Mhm.
I'm assuming we'll need to.
Sorry, guys. I just work here. Disable device. Oh no.
It's Richard's sidekick.
I don't have a great disable device. Do I just
You
villain point
have
before the roll?
disabled device, which is more than any of us.
That's true. I'm just gonna villain point before the roll
Mhm.
because I
Plus
don't
8.
trust myself, and that is why.
And that's why it's an 8, baby.
Hey.
So with the villain point, that was
Don't
my
you have more inspiration?
last one.
I didn't.
Yeah,
even,
I can give
oh,
you
yeah,
more
I did use it.
inspiration.
What do I roll
It's
for
a
that?
D8.
It's a D8.
Ooh.
You could double your money. You
I
did.
doubled the
Another
money.
8.
Hey, 16 on the die plus
So-
8 from your villain point.
Is
All the 8s.
24,
Crazy 8s,
24
baby.
plus your
Plus-
bonus.
which is also 8.
Hey,
Crazy
32.
4 of a kind. That's not a
30.
win.
Kite.
32 plus however
Not
many charge I need to make this work.
You're good. You're good. You bust up through the floor faster than they can react. Put both of your like just dynamo knuckles straight to the bottom of the Iron Maiden. Zap lightning through it, and just as they start to open fire, you just like duck back into the hole in the floor, and you hear the thing, and like this steam hiss out of it. Shit, he's not awake, but it's open.
And now it's Walker's turn.
Mhm.
with
At
his
that point,
hero
Walker, you're crawling up to
Villain
get through
point.
it past
I
Ringer.
just need to get a hand up through.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You could use your ODM gear and shoot him because you got the needles to go
I'm
through.
gonna use a dart.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna reach my hand up and
Oh, yeah, okay.
You need to get at least a little bit into
yeah.
the vehicle.
I just get like
Whack-a-mole
Yeah.
style.
You get up inside the vehicle and try to reach it, and you realize like the thing's unlocked. It's like the door isn't open. Like it's a
Uh-huh.
big cylinder with a face that just like kind of hinges out. You need to get physically into this thing, open that door, and lay your hands on him. With 2 police officers and a hero actively trying to stop you. It's at that point you see the hero's skin is like completely gold,
Mhm.
and oh fuck,
What's
it's
Midas?
Midas.
there's not a gap in the door that I can shoot through.
No.
Is his head not exposed?
Hmm?
Is his head exposed?
No, he's not exposed at all. It's just like a big metal cylinder that he's
Oh.
inside.
I guess I thought it was like
Yeah,
a
I had a total
sarcophagus.
misunderstanding of that.
Yeah, I thought it was just like a sarcophagus that was like shoulders down.
I guess
It's
I would
like-
have had you try and open the door then too.
Does he still have time on his turn? Like,
Second attack.
all he did was
Because
Is
like
that
I
is
need,
that a
I need
movement?
so I guess I misunderstood that. I need the door open. Like I need a shot before I get in.
do you have if I put stuff up? I feel like that could.
I do not have stuff
Oh.
up.
Ringer is a distraction. Like so yeah. That,
Hey, I'm not a distraction.
So this is an
I'm a
action challenge.
person.
If you want, you can just like you can make attacks if you want.
I
I'm
have
just gonna say,
profession boxers. so I
Everyone's
got the
really
quick hands.
concerned with getting in and out of this vehicle faster than the guys can react to you, and that's not really gonna happen.
Mhm.
So much as I think you guys should probably just start, throwing hands.
Could
Yeah, if-
Darkling just fill the entire cavity with fire?
Darkling's with you,
Yeah.
creating chaos out in the street.
No, I'm in the sewer. is he with my demons in the street?
Yeah.
That's a terrible idea. That guy's gonna get fucked up.
If you went back down to the sewers, he probably would have followed you.
You know,
but-
I'm absolutely in the sewers because I'm the guide.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, I don't do combat. My demons
Yeah.
do combat.
Yeah.
I send them loose.
We're
I'm
hitting
like
the truck from
I'm
the
like a
bottom,
good
too,
300
that makes
yards
sense.
down the sewer line,
Mhm.
waiting for all this to happen. I'm sipping on a mojito that I found in the garbage. Like life is good.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's
So
not a
even if you-
mojito.
even
It's
if you
just sewer
even
juice.
If you just use the rest, even if you just create a body in front of them, then just something. So I just need.
Mhm.
I don't need. We don't
Punch
need
a
to
cop.
get him. I don't need to get him out before they can react to us. I need to get to him before they can react to me.
Be a silly little guy and reach
Cool.
for his sidearm.
Okay, so
That's all I need.
do
from
one
him.
action to open the thing, and just immediately, instead of jumping out of the vehicle,
Okay.
you just turn around and start throwing hands in this really confined space.
I can throw hands.
Absolutely.
Um,
So just an attack roll.
who do I want to punch though?
Do you hold on though?
wanna
Hold on
punch
though.
Funny Shoes Man.
But here's the thing.
And
Do you
take his
want to
shoes.
do you want to punch Funny Shoes Man, or do you want to grapple one of the cops and use him as a shield? Because Funny Shoes Man won't punch a cop.
My grapple is not good.
Oh.
It's better if I disarm them. I have disarm. I don't.
You
have
could
grapple.
take his rifle and just like.
That's not the boxer spirit.
That's not the boxer spirit. That's right.
I'll punch Rifleman.
Okay,
He doesn't have the right spirit.
cool.
Not cool.
26.
The attack hits. Roll damage.
Do I just pump?
All of the
Just
lightning.
put it in, man.
Oh,
Ride the
nice.
lightning.
Hey, can I borrow now 12d6?
Here, I got some too.
10, 11,
Oh, you got 12.
12.
Okay.
My max is now 12.
We have 3 successes.
Rifleman, go to sleep.
With this will be 4. Oh yeah, that's enough. Let's see. Give me a total. I'm not even necessarily looking for a one shot here, but you could one shot him. Oh, you're definitely one shot him.
So 10, 20, 30, 40, 47 plus, I believe it's 14.
So
Yeah.
61.
He goes to sleep.
Okay.
Clear.
You release lightning into the Iron Maiden, open the door just like slightly ajar, turn around, punch the next closest thing in the face,
Punch a cop.
and just channel fucking
recommend.
lightning through it. That guy drops. It is now like a really awkward situation where like if the other cop opens fire on you, he might hit his
His buddy.
fellow
His
officer.
radio's hella disabled now, right?
There's no way after that much lightning coursing through
From
his
the
body
from
didn't
the like
explode.
from like the light. There's like
that's probably fair.
okay. So there we've got a second before they're getting the word out and getting
Mhm.
help in here. Very good.
Yeah.
Very excellent. Okay. I guess yeah. I want to go. I'm rolling in.
Okay. You jump up through the hole as well.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Here's your face, friend.
Hey.
I need to get the door. I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna heal overhaul.
Cool. He is like strapped in with multiple layers of like both metal and like just like hardcore like binding.
I'm just hoping that's not gonna be a problem in a second.
No, you just gotta wake him up.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You get in, stab your like syringe nails into it.
Heal check.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I inspire myself?
Yeah. No, actually, sorry.
No,
you
it's a
cannot use
warlord.
can't use your class ability. To
That's
do it.
okay. That's okay.
I was gonna say if you have inspiration, but
Actually, that's pretty okay. I have a really great heal check. 29.
29's a pass.
Yeah.
Cool. You stick your fingers into like just the sides of his neck. What are you purging here? With your status afflictions and such. You think it's probably like
Could I roll sense motive to see if I could just figure out, just know what he, just from my quirk, just know what he needs?
I think the heal check is the kind of roll. So I'll tell you.
Okay.
I give him electrolytes. It's
Do
what
you have
plants
the
crave.
means to remove status effects like fatigue?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then you clear 2 levels of exhaustion off of him, and within like a moment he's gonna wake up.
Very good.
Great.
And I can just overload and do it again too.
Cool.
Like, because like I'm willing to use a hero point on this to make this as get as much of this done as I can in one.
Mm-hmm.
turn. This is worth a lot of marbles to Walker. He needs this to happen quickly.
Yeah.
I need people to stop getting hurt.
Cool. We have 5 successes.
Okay.
That weird brain lady hurt me that one time.
Yeah.
Ringer, you are throwing hands at the cops. You have like one guy who's like slumped over on you, and even though you're not trying to use him as a shield, like he is effectively one. The pro hero Midas grabs that guy by the back of his collar, and the entire like police officer gets that same like golden sheen to him that the guy does. And he pulls him back, and he goes to like punch you in the face as well. What's your armor class? I'm just curious.
It is.
Just curious.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? 22?
I rolled really well.
I believe it.
22 is not unobtainable.
Okay, it's not crazy. That is 18 points of damage. You just
Okay.
get like socked in the face. It's not affecting your like successes for this encounter so much as this is just the world reacting around
This is just
you
what happens.
while you guys are doing your action challenge. You're just waiting. You're waiting for the rest of them.
Yeah,
'Cause your demons are doing the thing.
I'm down out the way.
Cool.
I'm watching my demons commit mayhem.
Awesome.
I got my longboard.
Proxy, is there anything else you want to do, or is Darkling going to have to do the next one? We have 5 successes out of 7.
Ooh, I've got one for when Overhaul wakes up.
Kill him with beans.
Okay.
You got a diplomacy roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
Can I do a stealth roll to try and minimize as much of the activity inside the car from being seen outside of the car?
You're like evaluating our stealth.
Yeah,
And-
and then like trying to create things with my body that could keep the sound from bleeding out of the hole itself that we're all around, like something that like bridges
Form a
it.
seal.
Yeah, between the truck and the manhole. So like it's like that kind of idea.
That's really novel. I will say I'll say yes. But I'm actually gonna want like a really weird skill check from you, and I don't know if it's one your character is trained in, because you are basically gonna put yourself in a position where you're using your body to try to obstruct line of sight and sound from the undercarriage of the car, right? But your teammates have to like be pushing past and through your space to get in and out of this hole that you've carved. I want you to roll like a climb or something like that, or just like even like just flat strength.
Blue climb.
Okay, cool. Do you have climb? Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. 26.
Ooh, that's really fucking good. Cool. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, that passes. That's good. It's not a question of your stealth, right? Which is why I'm not asking you to roll, because your stealth's incredible. It's a question of like, how do you position yourself to where you can achieve this really odd task without hampering your teammates' ability to do their job?
Totally.
Flesh donut.
I hate it.
No filling.
Cream filling.
No,
Dang.
That's later.
it's not.
What?
It's for the after party.
I hate it here.
He's drinking a trash mojito, and that's what you hate.
I found a coconut shell in the garbage.
At that point, Darkling just kind of like he like is talking to you, Walker, because he is probably downstairs, like in the sewer beneath you guys. And while you're like climbing into position to try to shield the undercarriage of this vehicle so no one sees any light or hears any sounds coming from it, Darkling kind of shouts up past you, just like, "What's going on up there?"
Stay ready. We need to get going quick.
Meanwhile, Midas is throwing hands with our boxer over here. You're finding out very quickly he's very resistant to electricity.
Damn. Me too, but
Yeah.
he's not hitting me with electricity.
Wouldn't gold actually be like super conductive?
So
he's not actually gold.
but even if he was conductive, that means that it would pass through him.
I guess
So he'd disperse it.
yeah, like the cops are not a problem at this point. It's just Midas.
Yes, Midas.
Midas.
Might as well.
Overhaul's eyes shoot open. And they're just like bloodshot, and there's this deep, ragged breath. His mask has been removed, and his face is like, it's kind of hard to describe.
Gruesome.
It's like there are like cracks running up and around his cheeks, and within those cracks you see red, but you also just see other odd colors. Like his flesh has been so scrambled and so reconstituted that like he's just not. It's not his face, not really.
It's not a vibe.
Get the ick.
But his eyes open and he lets out this deep kind of rumbling. It's almost a growl. Looks up at you. You had a thing you wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do diplomacy.
Absolutely.
I'm the
gonna-
friend.
I'm gonna add a hero point to it for that plus, that good
Oh,
plus
fuck.
8. So
Okay,
we're
your last
adding-
hero point.
I have. Oh well, did I use one the last round? Did I need to really?
Oh no, you didn't use one yet
I
officially
was
because
gonna
he
say,
ended
I
up
was
using
like,
his.
I
instead.
ended up. I was like, I didn't really need to, so I'll use it for this
Dan,
plus.
does
8
that
on
leave the
this.
whole party down
So
to
that,
just one hero point?
That gives me
Yeah.
plus
Reroll.
21 before the roll.
Okay, go and roll it.
And I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Good morning. I know you've had a terribly long day, but really need you to puke and rally for me here real quick."
Cool.
That's what you came up with? We had hours.
That's a terrible line.
I'm fighting your
11 plus 21 is 32. Pretty mid roll.
32. You are the first thing his eyes see when he comes back to the world of the living, and hitting him with that absolutely terrible motivational speech. You see the rage kind of like flaring up behind his eyes, and you're not sure if he's really mad at you so much as just mad in general. But you think your meaning gets across.
Escape route is through the sewers.
He's a grotesque creature. He has like his normal human like body, shoulders, and like his arms, legs, his torso. It's all like there, but it's like he's formed like a meat mecha around it.
We're gonna get along great.
That is itself like intertwined with like bits of like the like just scraps of the clothing that the other people were wearing,
Horrific.
because he has a second set of shoulders attached to his shoulder blades and
Imagine the delts on that man.
much longer,
Looks like a
thicker
skinny dude
gorilla
popping out of a
arms
bigger dude.
coming off of those. And then his legs themselves also have very obviously been beefed up.
Like the
as
Trivian
well.
man.
He skips leg day.
God, he's just like reinforced with meat, which is the worst thing to say, but it's what he is.
Get to the chopper!
Yeah. No,
Villain, you son of a bitch.
his little, like his normal size human hands, from his main body, reach up and touch the like things.
I imagine he's got the gorilla arms with the human hands,
Mhm.
and it's just horrible.
Oh God. His normal size arms kind of like reach for the bindings that they can touch, and they just start to disintegrate around him. And then his bigger arms reach out and just start bending the metal of the like this canister he's in. He pulls himself out slowly. You
Stealth,
guys
we
are
go down.
very much shaking the vehicle. All of the 4 people inside of it, 2 actively fighting, and 1 monster.
Come a knocking.
Cool.
Hey, if this van's knocking, if this van's rocking, don't come knocking, baby. Yeah.
They making the mac and cheese sounds, but it's really
Ew,
noses
oh my
being
God.
broken.
Can you say that on stream?
Mac and
Huh?
cheese
The
sounds?
mac and cheese sounds, but its nose is being broken.
That's what.
You guys have your objective.
That's what good mac and cheese
He
sounds.
just like
The
looks at
lodge.
you and very shakily just says, I don't know you.
Now's really not the time for introductions. If you want to just hop down here and maybe we can get a few blocks away and then do that.
Good call.
He's like,
says the donut under the truck.
Roxy's like trying. He's like, guys, this is not working.
We're friends.
Cool. He
He's like, cool.
gets himself down to the floor and puts his normal hands on it, and it starts to
And
reconstitute.
kills Midas.
Proxy,
like-
you move swiftly aside as metal shoots down through the like concrete beneath it, and he kind of like widens the manhole cover with pieces of the vehicle. You and Darkling have to jump out of the way of like just shredded metal, shredded
I
steel.
just fucking dive down.
You're still throwing hands with Midas, and Overhaul looks at you and just says, "Grab the hero. We'll need a hostage."
That means alive.
At which point he bounds down into the thing, splashes into the tunnel with you guys. Ooh, he's big.
I jump out of the way to not get splashed by sewer water.
Literally like growls, which is unsettling. And then starts to move through the tunnels.
Hey, do you know where you're going?
This way, Mr. Overhaul. We know the way.
We need one more skill check for the extracting Overhaul portion of this event. One more skill check. And he told you guys to grab Midas, but you don't have to. He is a professional.
You're the one fighting him.
You two are the ones in the vehicle, but Darkling can also come assist you.
Do we think we can grab Midas?
Darkling just like,
He's not
Fire
like
everywhere?
someone with like a really explosive, difficult power. He's a defense build, right?
He's just hard.
he
Oh, I want to try something, but it's not.
he like transforms his body and things that he touches into this very odd state of matter that you don't really know what it is, but it's golden. It like shines like gold. Is luster. So you know that's his name, Midas.
Luster.
No, although that's not bad. That's not awful.
It's me of the Addams
Lackluster.
Family guy. Lester.
oh yeah.
So yeah, I'll let you guys decide because we have one more skill check.
Oh man.
You guys grabbing Midas, or are we relying on my knowledge history to navigate the
I
sewers
might, man, I wish
of
I
my
had.
childhood?
We can't reuse skills, right?
It'd be that we
No.
have to get it out. Get
And
out
he
there
can't
so
make another
fast.
attack, but if
Yeah.
someone else
It's
wants to
not
make
the
an
issue.
attack, they
That's
can.
what I got my longboard for.
My grapple's plus
He's just gone. We're like,
14.
well, what the
that,
fuck?
that you could do that.
Looks around. Oh, where'd they go?
Man, God, now would be a good time to have a reroll or a.
Wouldn't it?
Should pray to chat for a 20 for 20 because I want to get in his face like I'm gonna hit him. I want to
And kiss him.
faint, and then I want to real quietly say, "I'm working with Eraserhead and the Hero Public Safety Commission. Come with me, and this will go a lot better."
You're just gonna lie to this man?
I am working with Eraserhead and the Hero Public Safety Commission. That's the fucking thing, though. And I told fucking Sun Eater that, and the boy.
You're
your
not
boy-
working with the HPSC.
They don't know that.
You're rogue, but
I
Okay.
think I am.
If
that's
he
what
thinks
really
he is, that's what really
matters.
matters. I think a lot of things.
But I don't. I use my diplomacy, and I don't really
Yeah.
know what else I could do to do that.
I would accept. I would accept bluff.
What about both? He's doing a half truth.
De bluffmacy.
The pussy.
De bussy.
Oh, Debussy.
Nah.
No, no.
Nah.
And we might just have to take. this one, unfortunately,
Deck him.
because I don't think my bluff is gonna be
Sufficient.
good enough. Because it's plus 10,
That's better than my
but it's
navigational skills.
I get a sneaking suspicion that the DC is like approximately 30, which means I'd have to roll like.
I don't know. A 26 passed, so it's probably 25.
I don't like those odds. It's still
Meta
really,
numbers.
really bad odds.
15 up.
Never tell me the odds.
And that's assuming the DC is the same for everything.
Well,
Truth.
if you're not gonna roll something, then I'm gonna ask
Yeah,
Ty to
I
roll something,
roll some. You do something.
or
I'm-
we'll have Darkling do it if you don't have anything. That's fine.
The best thing I got's grapple.
Plus
What's your-
14 is not bad,
yeah,
and this is not
Oh,
against
yeah,
a.
you're
This is not
good.
against a DC. This is against him.
yeah.
Yeah.
His CMD.
I don't think I'm getting anywhere with my fucking diplomacy tonight, except with the villains.
Could you
Another
assist in the-
inspiration.
could you assist in the grapple?
Yeah,
I get assist on the grapple.
it's +2.
Black
You can
box.
give him-
Tell me to grab him.
Fucking grab him.
What's your roll?
Nat 15.
Nat 15.
So 29.
29 total.
Yeah.
29's his CMD.
Mates, motherfucker.
Dude,
We just got
He's
it.
level 12. He's got 4 strength, 3 dex. That's
He's
literally
what?
it. You're just like dancing with this guy. You've exchanged punches. He's absorbing lightning off of you, and you're just like, fuck. That being said, he doesn't like hit that hard, you know?
Mhm.
And when Walker's just like, okay, yeah, get him, you slip behind him and just end up like getting your arms, like you grab around him, and you're able to just like slam his face into the side of the van until he stops resisting. He's not unconscious. He is just like for the
We
moment
see your hands.
he's basically stunned.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, Golden Boy. I was told to do what he says.
okay,
Into the
Nothing
sewer.
personal.
And just
Into the
jump in
sewer.
the hole.
cool. You guys jump down into the sewer.
Overhaul needs to fix the truck and
That
the
is
sewer.
7 successes. DC 26 for all the skill checks.
Oh man,
It was
I would've
almost
had to roll a
wrong.
6. That okay? Yeah, that was very poor, very poor odds. Good call.
Very good luck though.
I mean, I was fine.
Okay.
I had the one reroll that I needed. It was good.
Yep. Cool. You guys flee into the sewer, not out of the woods, but just you've completed the first phase of this.
Mm-hmm.
Back up top, Ito, you are in one of the like support SUVs, and it's just like pure chaos. There are these like blood demons running around screaming in the streets.
Those are children.
hmm? Okay.
They're children.
You are a teacher.
And that's why.
Yeah, it's
How
like,
you
where do you
know?
think this came from?
Didn't one of your students find the stream at one point?
No, that was over the summer camp.
Oh, okay.
When the summer camp kids.
Weird.
We have an 18.
He commented
plus.
on it.
We have an 18+ tag. It's okay.
Yeah. No, a handful of my kids have asked for it, and I
It's
was like,
what
no,
it
you're
is.
not 18.
Man,
I
I'm
keep
surprised
finding-
one found it though. That's cool.
And there's
It's
not a ton
not,
of My
no.
Hero like things. It's not that hard to find us, but also
Oh,
Yeah.
well, they knew what the content was. That's okay.
When we started, we were one of 2 people that did My Hero, and we were the only
Yeah.
person that had more than one video
Mhm.
in succession for My Hero.
Now we're like one of
now we're one of like 3.
3.
So
There are
it's
dozens
still-
of us. Dozens.
Yeah, there was probably like a
That's how
couple,
I feel playing gruesome.
there was probably like a half dozen that came up around the same time as us that all fell off really fast.
Yeah.
But yeah,
there's 2, 3.
we've been doing this for 3 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We started this during quarantine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so
Like
almost-
everybody else,
Yeah.
starting their podcast during quarantine.
You,
Quarantine.
Ito,
Another white boy with a
there
podcast.
are these demons running around. Edshot is like very much out of the game. But he is
He's
here.
just a sweepy baby.
He's here to do his duty.
you said duty.
Lamau.
And we're in the sewers.
But as soon as all this pops off,
You're
Could
literally
you imagine?
drinking shit.
Could you imagine if a Eraserhead would have been in that truck? We'd have been so fucked.
That's what I thought
It
it was
would've
gonna
been
be
so
there, and I was
fun.
like, "Who's there?"
That would have been game.
Eraserhead's still on the way here. Like he has not had enough time to get here from moving
he's in
off
his
of-
little Toyota.
We done good.
He's on a
boys.
train right now.
We're
Oh.
doing good.
Yeah.
Did Toyota make the train?
No.
We're doing good.
But
So
just imagine you-
Eraserhead tells you to like start extracting these civilians. Just-
Eraserhead or Edshot?
Or no, sorry, Ed.
I was like,
Right.
he's here now.
No, Edshot tells you
He's
just
on
like
the phone.
get out there and start like teleporting people out of danger. You know, just like use your portal, get people out, and then he said like he's gonna handle.
Eating these oranges and trying to feel a little better.
No, he contacts Endeavor immediately, and they start like clearing the streets, making sure there are not any hostiles incoming. And I mean, they're gonna like call in. They're gonna check in with Midas, and after about like 12 seconds, they'll realize there's no response. Woo.
Well, hold on now.
Hmm.
Are they? Because Midas has his radio on him, right?
We
And
will.
we
very
have
quick-
a we have a
will
master
very
of
quickly-
disguise that
we
can
will-
mimic people's voices.
You guys,
Oh, good fucking call.
you guys disabled their radios for a
We
short
did disable their
duration.
radios.
So
Oh, yeah.
you guys specifically asked if you could.
We can still grab his radio from him and
Still
then
grab it.
use it in his
Mhm.
voice
Yeah.
because we should because
Yeah.
that's smart.
He has the classic.
Everything's
Earpiece.
okay. Over here, how are things with you?
Oh, hey, Rick.
Boring conversation anyway. Yeah.
What direction are we going? Say we got overhaul and we're going the other direction.
Yeah.
Just say something on the lines of like, all good in here, get the streets cleared.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, like
Overhaul secure.
the longer that they just don't open the
We're
door,
good in
the
here, but
better.
the truck is
Mhm.
disabled.
That being said, though, you taking that earpiece is a really good idea.
Yeah.
And so
Well,
when that eventually comes back online, because that will, like, you guys didn't fry it. You probably just briefly disabled it.
We kind of like
Um,
scrambled for a few seconds, like when your phone like gets
Yeah.
like all
Some of the
fuzzy.
little
And you like,
overheated
have to
or
turn
something.
have to turn your phone on like airplane mode and turn it off again, and it like resets and like
Yeah.
retriangulates, and you're like, oh, there we go.
You could
guys,
do the classic military move. You just double click it, which is just like confirmation, just to like, but like something's up with the comms.
Yeah.
Mhm. You guys are sprinting through the sewers. Does Ito have any inkling that this is Walker?
She's assuming. That's,
Great.
I mean, he said that he needed overhaul, and then suddenly
Mhm.
everything stopped, and there's a thing, and she just like,
But she's probably just
And
gonna,
there's blood demons
probably just
mooning
gonna do what
children.
Deadshot told you to do, huh?
Yeah.
Just like go protect civilians.
I mean,
Okay.
there's nothing that she sees that she can help with right now. She can't see inside the truck. She can't portal anything, even if she wanted to, whether she was gonna help or hinder.
Mm-hmm.
She can't see it.
Yep.
So that's the one thing with Ito. She's great, but she can't.
She's not omniscient.
Yeah. Like,
She's like, God damn, I have to settle for omnipotence.
yeah.
Um,
That's why they had to give her like all the shit so she could see inside the hotel, in the hospital. Otherwise, she would have been fucking useless on all those things because
mhm.
she's standing out there twiddling her thumbs, being like, I don't know what's going on.
Yep.
It's my
Hopefully.
favorite place to be.
Twiddling your thumbs.
Outside.
Cool. You,
No, she'll help out, but before she hops out, she's just gonna give like a meaningful look at Ed's shot, considering their conversation they'd had about like, why don't we just kill him?
Mhm.
And it just there's that moment of like,
See?
it's just that like she has the mask, so like she can't see his eye, he can't see her eyes, can't see her face, but it's just that like that moment of like,
Mhm.
anyway, and then hop back out and I'll go back and keep saving people because
Mhm.
we won't make the hard decision first.
Gruesome. Of your 16, no, how
15. Or yeah, 16.
16 demons you sent out, 2 survive.
No, none survive.
Okay,
they
cool.
They just go till they can't.
They fling themselves into death. Absolutely.
I mean, like relatively. They fly overhead. They throw little fireballs down.
you can watch through their eyes.
and
right?
like the two that these two that you're giving me it's realistically like the group strafe runned, disabled some cars, scattered some civilians, made some chaos, and then they headed off like east.
Mhm.
And we're going like south.
half of them get vaporized as soon as Endeavor gets out of an SUV. And it's
Yeah, I
like,
mean that's fair.
fuck.
The idea of him getting it.
It's
It means they won't talk to me for a little while, and honestly, like, thank you.
poggers. Yeah, good thing.
I'm gonna get an Endeavor pin for my hat later.
Yeah, you guys are fleeing through the sewer. Cool. The first half of the event is done because now you have to escape. This won't, they won't be fooled for very long by this.
But we've got other
You've
ways
maybe
out.
30 seconds.
Mhm.
Well, we got a little advantage because, and I do want to make clarification. We did have overhaul fix what he broke, so like and what we broke. So the truck is back together and the sewer's back together, and both of those cops are completely out for the count.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And
But-
Midas is with us.
but they'll
So if
figure
they
out.
open it up, it's kind of like, well, where did they go? That buys us a little bit of time. If we got the
Mhm.
radio, and you impersonate Midas, and you just give some kind of quick
And if both
confirmation,
the
that
cops, if
delays
both the
them
cops
getting
were out,
in.
they also
Mhm.
they also didn't see us go into the sewer.
Yeah.
So
the
for all
cops
they
didn't
know,
see us go in the sewer.
someone like fucking Kurigiri fucking
Yeah,
teleported him,
teleported.
and he's gone.
Mhm.
So it's
that
gonna
being
be
said, they're still going to check the sewers
Oh, eventually, yeah.
because they'll realize like this.
But they're going to
vehicle's
drive the
on top of
vehicle
the
away
manhole cover.
first.
Yeah.
The driver doesn't know. Nobody knows.
So I'm actually just going to make a roll to see like how quickly they figure that out.
Okay.
But you guys bought yourself a default good amount of time. So that's going to make the rest of this easier. When the transponder eventually starts working again, are you going to impersonate Midas?
Yes.
Perfect. Cool. So, Ringer, you and Darkling are basically just like taking turns carrying this stunned or like it's effectively like you knockout punched him, right?
Yeah.
This unconscious hero on someone's shoulder. He's not like 0 hit points. So if he wakes up, he'll be a problem again. But for now, you guys are just running through the sewers carrying him.
We're just not paying attention. We're letting his head clang against the pipes.
Overhaul's getting notably ahead of the rest of you.
No, I have my longboard,
Cool.
and I know where we're going.
Hate that.
Ski.
He doesn't really seem to care to stick around. But he doesn't just like completely ditch you guys so much as he just gets some distance. And eventually, yeah, you get a call in on your thing, and it is from Sightline.
Richard.
Fucking
Richard. Yeah, I love that. No, it's from Sightline. Is just like
Pac-Man.
asking you to respond like every couple seconds, because they've lost contact with you and they don't know where you are.
As in, they don't know like status where I am.
Yeah, they're asking you like just to sit rep.
Oh, okay.
Sit and type. Overhaul
Yeah.
secured. Get this bitch moving.
Inside the vehicle is secure. If the road is clear, let's go. Let's get
the
out of
road-
here.
Get the road cleared and let's
Yeah.
move.
Oh my god, if that works and they just drive off,
They're like, got it.
then
They
they'll
intercom me. They're
never
like,
figure it
"Ah!"
out.
You say the inside of the vehicle is clear.
Or I say like,
Secure.
yeah,
Secure.
like
Secure.
the vehicle is secure.
Cool. You do not get a reply from that.
They're in the vehicle.
Okay.
They're like standing there watching. They're like,
They're
well,
looking in through the
that's a
windows.
fucking-
No, they're like the back door's open. They're checking on. They're like two unconscious police officers. Like, okay. That's it. That's it for that.
yeah, like package is secure.
You guys keep running. I need you to roll like a local or a geography or something.
Yeah, I've got my knowledge.
Fuck yeah.
Super smart.
Well, not when I roll like that. I'm not. We have a small lapse in judgment. What's my bonus? Oh shit. That's only 13. I got a +9, which is usually pretty decent. But when you roll a 4,
Be like that.
Less.
Okay. Cool.
every now and then I have to like barf up a couple demons and have them like branch off for a second and be like, ah, that way.
Lick the finger,
You
get the breeze going.
are leading the rest of the crew kind of like through the sewers. Like at the very least, sometimes you guys just kind of have to like follow Overhaul or you'll lose him. But at the same time, you know where each like branch is
Yeah.
gonna go.
I know generally
So,
where we are.
Even though you don't have your hands on the wheel, you can still like make informed navigational call outs to everyone. And you're not even sure Overhaul knows where he's going, so much as he's just going northeast.
Hey buddy, where are we going?
Sir?
Oh yeah, you call ahead.
I'm like grabbing his coattail. I'm sitting on my longboard, just trailing behind.
Mhm. You call ahead, and eventually this monster stops, just bounding through the way. He's like going on like both his legs and his big arms.
On all sixes?
Not all sixes, but definitely on fours. But eventually he stops, turns towards all of you, just huffing, and just says, "Who are you?"
We're the Revengers.
Stop.
I thought we called ourselves Legion last
God,
time.
that's right.
Uninterested mutual party.
You got me out.
Yes, we did.
Why?
We have some common interests. And you have a connection to someone who I would like to be a common connection.
You're looking for Shigaraki, aren't you?
That's the first person that's ever understood your fucking vagisms.
It's really not that fucking difficult.
You would
Like, I mean,
think.
it's really like I try and like be like cinematic. It's like cinematic just for the point, right? But like I don't know. I don't think I'm that vague.
We're looking for Shigaraki?
Sometimes I like to just imagine the line of what's in a character and what's not.
Keep up. If you fall behind, I won't come back for you.
Fuck me, your legs are longer than mine. All right.
But if you manage to
Wait a
Get-
second, I got ODM gear.
if you manage to get out of this, we'll talk about you meeting my
Oh, you're gay? That's so cute.
I'll kill everyone.
My mind had 8 in the chamber.
Cool. Shit. He then looks to you. You know how to get out of this place.
Yeah, I used to have a clubhouse just a couple blocks down from here. It's probably still there, but rotted.
I hate it here. Get me out of these sewers.
Out it is. I kind of sadly just wheel by.
Yeah. He, instead of just like outpacing everyone mercilessly, is now at least keeping up with the group. But also, like, yeah, you can tell he is just appalled by the sewers, as he should be.
I mean, you know,
Most are.
not everybody can be gruesome.
Yep. That's such a good line. We should put that on a fucking t-shirt, dude.
Everyone can be gruesome.
Holy shit.
Was it just like a demon going?
It's just a Japanese dude crying.
With demons like throwing trash at him.
We just need like it's like a circular sewer opening, you know, with like a guy in a fucking welding mask with a couple of these like nasty little blood figures standing around him, and it just says no, not everyone can be gruesome. Anyway, I just had a really strong image of that in my head.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
The gruesome twosome.
Check out our Live Lurk Love shirt at our Teespring.
That's right, we have those.
Yeah,
We
actually,
got a couple little generic things.
Bethany was wearing mine the other day, and I was like, "That's merch." Like, cool. You guys follow Overhaul up and out of here, and you're leading everyone as best you can. You pop out a couple blocks off course because you did not roll exceptionally. I need you to roll a d12 for an encounter check.
Fail.
Or
Dang.
Don't say that, Ty. Jesus Christ.
I pop up and Endeavor's just standing right there.
Ito, at this point, the heroes, like, they're on full alert.
Mhm.
It took them about 30 seconds to realize that something was wrong. It took them a little bit longer than to get into the car. Realize, like, okay, the cops are unconscious. Midas and Overhaul are gone. And then it took a little bit longer than that to, like, as soon as someone looked under the vehicle, they're like, oh, there's a fucking manhole cover.
What did they do? Did they crawl out of the... Oh my god, they crawled out of the fucking car.
Yeah, well, people were like talking about, like, oh, they have a teleport. Like, All for One had a teleport. Blah, blah, blah. And then, like,
What, did they
It's
just go to the
amazing.
sewer? Oh my god.
they think of
went
like
to
a
the
quirk
sewer.
solution, right? Because I mean, no one can just put cars back together usually. But then when they look under the vehicle, they're like, "Oh, fuck me." At which point they start sending people into the sewers, and they scatter almost everyone else in like a wide search pattern throughout the city. It's like an all hands on deck kind of
Good
situation.
luck, all of our footprints were washed away. Hound dog can't sniff us out there.
All hands on deck kind of thing. And they ask you to just they give you like full CCTV access to like a huge section of the city. Fuck.
Above ground.
Yep.
Access.
If you
Yeah.
point it towards the apartment
I mean,
buildings.
these guys are gonna
I've
get
already
out.
destroyed all the sewer cameras.
These guys are gonna get
I was saying,
above
I didn't think
ground
they had
at some point.
Cameras in the sewers.
You know that they're already sending people to cut off all the subway exits.
Eat
So
fresh.
they're more worried about these guys getting up out of a sewer, like a manhole cover or something,
Mhm.
or like a sanitation site. So I need you to roll a perception check.
Oh, with your fucking 90 perception.
Actually, that's a 2 on the dice.
Oh God.
Oh, so it's a
So
92.
16.
Oh.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's real awkward. You are, I mean, flipping through endless channels in your headset until they get you into a van with like 8 different screens. And at that point,
This is so much better than my gaming setup.
you're doing you're doing the same job but with just better tech.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye out everywhere. I mean, here and there are like just things moving in like alleys, and you're like, okay, it could be anything. It could just be normal villainy. It could be it's
a cat.
people. It's a
Wait,
cat.
oh no, never mind. It's just a raccoon. He's kind of cute. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll keep flipping.
My bad. My bad.
Searching through it.
Remember the movie Over the Hedge?
Oh,
God, yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
You do not spot what you believe is probably like Walker's group of associates or overhaul. I want you to roll a d12 for me with a very different set of results from these guys.
12.
6.
Okay.
That's like
halfway.
12.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's 3 2s.
Half men.
2 3s.
No.
1 6.
No.
2. 5 and
No,
1.
it's 3 2s.
It's 3 2s.
It's all about the twos.
At this point, like Reflector has caught up with everyone in Tokyo and is like on the job as well. Vertex is here. You guys are just starting to get like the few teleport type quirks that you even have to just start like searching the city at like max speed. But still doing your best with these 8 screens and all of the like city owned security cameras and traffic light cameras and everything. You don't find them. 30 minutes go by and it's like, fuck, we're not gonna find these guys.
Can't see me.
She's got her like mask like flipped up, just flicking through. She hits her vape.
Walker changes into camouflage denim shorts.
I put on base paint made out of human feces from the sewer. That I was in.
come.
Mhm.
Time is now.
Cool.
You can't see me. My time
He
is
just-
now.
Proxy just becomes a chameleon. Like as they're shifting, like the colors are shifting, he's shifting.
You guys get to your old clubhouse, was what you called it, which is basically just somewhere you used to squat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There's like just a pile of filthy
I imagine
clothes
my
that's
squad is
so
just where you
wet,
just like shat
and
in the corner.
old at this point that it's just like a solid mass.
Mhm.
There's a mattress. It's covered in blood. It is mine. Don't worry.
Hate that. You lay in bed and the demon comes out of the blood and wants to cuddle you. And you're
yeah.
like, no.
I left him behind years ago, and he's been watching this place for me ever since. He keeps the other squatters out.
Nice.
It's,
You guys emerge into this hovel.
His name is Jorge.
And you have a few minutes to recuperate. We have this hero who's unconscious. I'm
know,
gonna roll a con check for him.
it kind of reminds me of growing up in England.
He does not wake up.
That's good.
Do you want to like bleed in that guy and make him not wake up?
Yeah, I'll do that.
I thought we
I'll make
needed
him-
a live.
Your blood's like
hostage.
melatonin, right?
I'll just make him go to sleep longer.
Yeah. You
Stack exhaustion.
you get that in there. He's not gonna wake up today.
Yeah, cool.
Not unless someone like deals damage to him.
Or like does the same thing I did to Overhaul.
Yeah, or cleanses him. Yeah.
Pokes him in the heart with adrenaline.
You guys have a hostage in case you need one.
Who's this guy?
New friend.
Oh.
Talking about overall?
No, I'm talking about Midas.
Oh, Midas. Great.
Nobody told me that we were getting a hostage, and I was up with Overhaul the whole time when we were running away. This is my first time seeing this
Hostage
motherfucker.
friend.
Darkling's just
A
like,
hen.
Yeah, the hand.
so we have him. And we have a hostage, which is, I'm not sure if that's more than I was hoping for or so much worse. But we got out. They're going to have the entire city looking for us and the next few cities in every direction.
Could you sell him on the black market?
Who are we?
You just say
selling?
that? Gruesome just says that?
Yeah.
Sell Midas?
Yeah. I'm just asking Darkling.
We could sell him to the illegal fighting pits, but that's not my style.
Let's not.
I feel like he
For
would just
a
fight his way
multitude of
out.
Reasons.
I don't traffic humans. I traffic arms.
We're
But he has
like,
2 arms.
it doesn't behoove us to increase the amount of heat on us any more than necessary.
I'm actually kind of chilly right now.
A hostage is less heat in some ways than a body.
What happened to your finger?
Overall, just he
I ate it.
he tells you hostage in a compromising situation is leverage.
And we need plenty of that.
Until we get out of the city, I think we should keep a good eye on this one. But I don't care if you slit his throat when we're done. He's a part of this plague.
One of the cool kids in my middle school said that his hero name was going to be Leverage.
That's a pretty good name.
He put me in a locker.
Did he turn out to be a hero?
No, I think he sells cars.
Hmm.
And we can't all wear capes.
I'm sorry, buddy. That's
No, he still wears the cape.
that's
He still wears the cape.
part of the problem. Right? That's part of the problem.
Word around is that you are the guy to get to Shigaraki. And he, at that point, finally like kind of like stands up to his full height, looks over the group of the 5 of you, this weird group. Why do you want him?
His organization is currently needing some rebuilding structure.
You're looking for a job.
We're looking to capitalize on some pre-existing groundwork.
McDonald's called us unemployable.
You could say, well, we don't tend to play well with others, so we look for other people who don't play well with others, so we can all not play well with others together.
What?
He's
Well,
literally a sewer monster. What do you?
I'm glad you want him and not me. You wouldn't fit well in my organization.
I'd never hire you fucking losers.
But I think you're just the kind of jackbooted thugs that he needs.
Thank you.
He actually gives you that like half smile.
I don't know that brand of shoes.
Closer
He
to
can
the
just
point.
talk down to you guys because kind of everyone here knows that like he could just kill all of you. Like, it's not not a contest.
We're like, yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're vibing.
It's a weird way to say thank you.
I'll take you to him. If he thinks you're useful, he'll let you live. If he has no need for your services, you will die. You're sure you still want to meet the guy?
We're this far in.
I at least believe in an honor among thieves. Even if the world has left that honor behind. But he's something else entirely.
Yeah, I suppose you could say this is also kind of a two-way working interview because I need to make sure he's up to snuff. I know, I talk a big game. It's okay.
Ambitious for a kid still in his training wheels.
Well, yep.
And you, Darkling, you're working with this lot. It wasn't my first choice, but
Oh,
they do just fine.
But we were his only choice.
We depart in the morning. I expect you'll find us more secure holdings than this. Most of my connections in this city are gone.
I don't know anybody.
this is my only safe house.
I'll talk to Giron.
I used to work in an electronics store.
That's
Right,
right,
all the-
Euron's here.
He's not here. He's skedaddled.
Yeah,
He's not one for confrontation.
Yeah.
What was the name of my hero mentor? Not my hero mentor. What was her transfusion?
Oh, I thought it was like triage.
No,
The dead one?
He did transfusion.
We have overhaul.
Mhm.
The heroes are looking for us. It is going to be one more skill challenge to get out of the city. And if you guys decide to do that now or decide to do that later is going to change entirely how that works. But I'll tell you before we cut off for a 5-minute break, Aizawa is in Tokyo now.
He's in Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Perfect.
What about Kite?
Don't
He
say
always
that.
wanted to go there.
Don't say that.
He's the next one to go down.
And that is just what I needed. See y'all in a few minutes.
Thank you all so much for watching, guys. This has been D20 House. We'll catch you in a few. Stick around for the break.
Hey guys, that was another episode with D20 House. Was I
Was I in this one? Well, it was a great episode, alright guys? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that way we can keep making more of these and maybe you'll be in some of them.